Hey everybody, it's Mega T Garrett here. I have another marathon update video for you this evening. For those who don't know or are new, I have planned to row a marathon on the Concept 2 rower, which is 42,195 meters on May 9th. That's my race date. And in case you guys haven't seen my most recent update video, I will post it somewhere up here, I think. Go and take a look at that because we're doing something amazing. People in the community have already contributed to the fundraiser I have set up to raise money for the Seeing Eye, where I got my Seeing Eye dog Hazel and previously before her Clover. And as the recording of this video, where I sit right now, through a word of mouth and my social medias, mainly my Facebook and YouTube, we have passed the $500 mark. Thank you for everybody who's watching this right now, who's donated, and continue just to support me by sharing, spreading the word. Let's raise as much money as we can for the Seeing Eye. So, to talk about my workouts for the week, this last week I did miss 2 days, one because of snow and two because we had some other things that we had to do one of the days. But Monday I went to CrossFit and Wednesday I went to CrossFit. So those 2 days are just self-explanatory pain of high intensity interval training. Thursday, I did a rowing workout, and that's the one you're going to see after this. It's an 8 by 500 meters. No, sorry, 8 times of 500 meters by 1 minute rest. Now, I've done one of these videos before, but this time it was more intense, and it was just me not talking a lot during the rest, except where I needed to. So I hope you enjoyed that workout when we get to it. And then Friday was another day off. And then Saturday, I am starting to increase my volume since we are now getting closer to my race date. It's now just under 3 months away. So I rode for 1 hour instead of 10K and trying to get like a fast 10K. I rode for an hour at my race pace, which I'm hoping my race pace with a 500 meter split will be between 2:18 and 2:20 is what I want to aim for. That hour felt really good, and it ended up being 12,918 meters for that hour, which is really good. So that was the end of the workouts this week. And of course, I always want to leave you guys with some information or some kind of tip at the end of these. So I've talked before about drinking water and electrolytes and the fuels that you need for your racing. But how does one go about training for an event like this since it's so long, 42,000 meters, or the more well-known is 26.2 miles. The rower only counts in meters, this particular model. So how does one go about training for something like that? Well, if you've been paying attention to my rowing workouts, there's 3 different ones that I'm doing right now, and I'm not trained or certified. This is not a tutorial. This is just what I used to do when I was doing triathlons, like the half Ironman distance, and I did train for 1 marathon. There's 3 main workouts that I need to get in during the week. And if I don't get 3 rowing workouts in, substitute one of the shorter ones. There are speed intervals, which is the one you're going to see tonight. Those ones are made to be very intense, relatively short, and just high intense intervals. Get that heart rate up, get the muscles fatigued, and then have a short enough rest for the heart rate to come back down, and then you continue doing intervals like that. What that does, it strengthens your heart muscle so it can more efficiently pump blood, but more beneficially, it increases what is called your VO2 max, which, without going into the scientifics of it and everything, it's basically how efficient your body carries oxygen throughout your body. So you want that to increase because each breath you take, you get more oxygen. Your body can run more efficiently. The second is shorter distance at higher intensity. So we do these just to build up metabolic strength and just to work the body for a shorter amount of time, but at a higher intensity, so the body can get used to working at those higher intensities, benefiting, again, your heart and your lungs. But the most important one is the long distance, which I do on the weekends. So all the way through January, I was doing 10Ks, which is a relatively short distance for this type of race, but it was a good starting place, and I was getting faster each time. Now that we're in February, I need to start increasing my volume so I can get closer to my race distance. And that was why I rode 1 hour at race pace, or what I want to be my race pace. That way I'm increasing my volume slowly. this next week, like for instance, I'm not going to row for time. I'm going to row 14,000 meters because Concept 2 has a challenge for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to do that. And then the next week will be an hour, then rest week. And as I continue going through March, I'll increase to closer to 18 to 20K, which is close to half. I want to do a half marathon somewhere in late March. And then I want to do a 30,000 meters test somewhere near the mid of April, leaving myself like 2 weeks to recover before the actual race day. So the intervals and the shorter distance at higher intensity will only change a little bit, but it's that volume ones that will start to just increase over time. And I'll go through how I'm going to do with each of those. That also gives you an opportunity to taste your race fuel to see, am I drinking too much? Because you can only replace calories and fluids in your body so fast before you get one digestive upset. And then you just have to adjust those so you can give yourself enough so you don't actually cramp or you start fogging out because you're dehydrated. So that is the basic plan. It's more up here in my head than on paper, so I'm not really going to put it down in the description. But I hope that gives you a better idea of what we're looking forward to. It's a lot of work. You have to put in hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of meters and miles to train for one race. But it's dedication. It's a goal for to shoot for, and I am thoroughly enjoying this. We're in only a second month of training, and I'm still feeling motivated. I'm still feeling good. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this little video that I've made. Thank you so much for those who have donated so far. Let's continue to raise money for the Seeing Eye. And if you go over there to my Everyday Hero page, which is in that video that I tagged before, and also down in the description, you can also see that the Seeing Eye has also released the magazine for Friends of the Seeing Eye called The Guide, which has a bunch of current news that's going on. So go over there, check it out, see what's going on. And if you feel led to donate to this cause, I would encourage you to do so, please. Any dollar amount helps. Let's reach my goal, and let's surpass my goal. Let's make it so I have to increase that. And also, if you have donated, thank you so much. There'll be more videos with Hazel coming up in future. I have plans for that and plans to help make this fundraiser as beneficial as possible. And share the information, spread the word. Let's get it done. So thank you so much for staying with me through my videos, gaming, fitness, everything. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. Now you get to see me suffer on the rower. Have fun. Okay, we are ready to start tonight's workout, which is going to be 8 rounds of 500 meters by 1 minute rest. So let's go ahead and get that started on the machine. And I know you can't see the buttons when I have it faced up like this. Maybe if I tilt it down like that, you can kind of see what I'm doing on top. So there's 5 buttons that kind of tell you A, B, C, D, E for the blind when Concept 2 programs their workouts for the blind. So I know I want to do B, which is select workout, D, which is new workout, D again for intervals, A for intervals distance, and the screen defaults to 500 meters, so I don't need to change that. What I need to change is the rest time, so I know I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4 with the right arrow, which is the A button, then B, which is the plus in this menu, takes it up to 1 minute, push E for confirm, and the way I check if it's actually correct is I turn the screen reader or voiceover on my phone.
Speech on. 0 stroke 500 meters.
500 meters. So I know the erg data is synced with my monitor and it is showing 500 meters. So I can turn that back off.
Speech off.
Because the erg data has its own voice. I'm going to tilt this back. Oh, actually I'm going to bring it up. Then tilt it back. Hopefully it doesn't fall off. Okay. So I have the intervals set to speak to me every 15 seconds, especially since these intervals only take between 2 minutes and 2 minutes 5 seconds. I'm aiming for a pace to go each interval 2 minutes, between 2 minutes and 2:03. It's not my max effort, but that will be good enough for now if I can get all 8. Now, my nutrition hasn't been exactly on par this week, and we had a very heavy dinner. So we will see what actually happens. Got a drink of water. And I will find stuff to talk about during the rest. So let's just go ahead and get started. Hopefully you can hear that voice talking.
500 meter interval start.
156. That's even too fast. I don't want to go out that fast.
Seconds, 307 meters, 202 current pace.
202. 201. 'Cause I don't know if the voice is up all the way. Let me see.
50.
No, I don't think it was. And it's counting down the seconds until we start again. Started out a little too fast. You see I'm breathing now. So first interval might seem easy, but when you get into the 6th or 7th one, it kills you. And the part is, I want my heart rate to shoot up
20.
and then come back down. So 20 seconds, I'm just gonna start pulling again.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Interval started. 0 seconds, 500 meters, 0 hours current pace. 14 seconds, 100 meters, 159 current pace. 29 seconds, 379 meters, 203 current pace.
203. Perfect.
43 seconds, 318 meters, 158 current pace. 59 seconds, 255 meters, 203 current pace. 113 seconds, 192 meters, 158 current pace. 129 seconds, 130 meters, 203 current pace. 144 seconds, 67 meters, 201 current pace. 159 seconds, rest, 60.
Okay, that's 2. So what I was saying before, we want our heart rate to shoot up and then come back down.
15.
When you train your heart to do speed intervals like this, you're basically making your heart stronger, and you're making your body be able to take in oxygen more efficiently, which helps you in the endurance, because if your heart is stronger and you take in more oxygen per breath, you can last longer. So that's even though we're doing a distance, a marathon, you need to train the speed intervals. 20 seconds again. See, that rest isn't that long. And that again, that interval is a little fast.
10, 9, 8.
And I apologize if you can't hear the voice. I can barely hear it, so.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Interval started.
Calm down, hotshot.
13 seconds. 145 meters to the current pace.
That's only 3. Luckily, the dinner's not trying to make a reappearance. I don't feel sick
40.
or super bloated, so I'm doing all right.
30.
It's not a long rest. But 2 minutes of pure,
20.
not full out, but torture with 60 minutes of rainbows. So, and it's all business from there.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Here we go again.
Interval started.
Perfect. I didn't hear it.
57 seconds. 13 meters.
Shoot.
Press 60.
Whoops. Stopped a little early. Hey, Furnace, could you turn off for a minute? That'd be great.
15.
That's halfway. The last 30 seconds is getting tough. But this is what makes me better.
30. 20.
Okay.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Interval started. 11 seconds. 56 meters to current pace.
Excuse me.
26 seconds. 395 meters to current pace. Forty-one seconds. 330 meters to current pace. Fifty-six seconds. 270 meters to current pace.
Ah. I don't think I'm holding that pace anymore. That's okay.
15.
I set a goal and I'm trying to beat it. 6 and 7 are the hardest. Those are the ones we're going into.
40.
Lower legs are starting to burn now.
20. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Interval 6.
Interval started. 9 seconds. 163 meters to current pace. Twenty-four seconds. 131 meters to current pace.
Only 2 more. This one makes you stronger.
40.
That last minute's getting tough. Just remember,
30.
pain now. This is gonna help in that last 3rd hour of the marathon.
20.
Spend a little time now to gain a bunch of the crap. Do a little work now, you gain a bunch later.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Number 7.
6 seconds, 473 meters to current pace. 21 seconds, 400 meters to current pace. 36 seconds, 350 meters to current pace. 51 seconds, 290 meters to 5 current pace. 1 minute 6 seconds, 230 meters to 10 current pace. One minute 21 seconds, 170 meters to 6 current pace. One minute 36 seconds, 110 meters to 5 current pace. 1 minute 51 seconds, 51 meters to 10 current pace. 60.
I look like I'm in pain right now. I might be,
50.
but I love being here. Setting a goal, doing my best to meet that goal, bringing myself to the breaking point.
40.
I might fail now, but I'm getting stronger. Stronger every day.
30.
Only 1 more.
20.
I can do anything for 2 minutes.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Last one.
Interval started. 1 second, 496 meters to 15 current pace. 16 seconds, 435 meters to 1 current pace. 5
Just gonna let it run out of rest here. Let me say something real quick.
30.
It's not a long workout, but it's an effective workout. That's for sure. Now I'm done.
10. 9.
I got my workout in today.
7. 6. 5. 4. 3.
Alright,
2. 1.
now I can push the
Interval started.
done button. And let's hear a summary.
Workout completed. Workout summary. 16 minutes, 16.6 seconds. 4,000 meters. 2 minutes, 2.0 seconds average pace. 31 steps per minute.
2.2 average pace. And that's the average pace over all the intervals. So I'm pretty happy with that. Those last 3 were bad, but knowing that I had what's coming back in those intervals and I had that energy, I could feel my body just rejuvenating. Just didn't last much longer. So by this time you guys know why I'm doing this marathon. It's to raise money for the Seeing Eye, the premier guide dog school in America. And you guys have already met Hazel and seen a picture of Clover before her. And this is the year I not only want to do something for myself, but I want to benefit others. So the fundraiser page that I told you guys about at Everyday Hero, it's down in the description. So what you can do to help support me while I challenge myself to run this marathon is go over there, donate to the Seeing Eye. All the money that's donated through Everyday Hero goes directly to the Seeing Eye and benefits them. I get nothing except a wonderful dog to help me with my independence and my dignity. So I hope you guys enjoyed this workout. Go donate to the Seeing Eye. They're a wonderful organization. Go learn more about them. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening.